frosted napkin. Steam thins above the rim. Saucers stay centered beneath cup. Daylight moves across the counter. Window shows slow passing shapes. Door remains closed without sound. Floor holds quiet footmarks. Minutes settle without notice here. Room keeps an even tone. Cup angled inward slightly. Table space stays clear. Nothing shifts right now. Morning pace remains gentle. Handle shadow curves leftward slowly. Napkin edge lifts a corner. Light pools near the base. Porcelain shows thin glaze lines. Clock hands move one step outside. Noise stays distant today. Air drifts across the room. Chair legs rest unmoved here. Coffee surface darkens slightly now. Handle remains easy to reach. Table grain runs lengthwise along. Light stays steady nearby still. Cup angled inward now. Hands pause beside it. Room keeps simple balance. Time moves without push. Nothing asks attention here. Daylight remains soft inside. Page lifts from the book. Paper bends one set corner. Thumb pauses along the edge. Ink lines wait without change. Daylight moves across the table. Shadow slides under the cup. Chair stays pulled halfway in. Floor tiles keep steady lines. Air shifts as paper settles. Room remains quietly unchanged here. A page turns slowly. Hands rest on margins. Light moves across text. Time stays even here. Paragraph ends near the fold. Sentence breaks at quiet space. Mugworm fades by degrees. Steam thins above the rim. Pen lies parallel to spine. Notebook rests open and still. Window air drifts gently inward. Curtain edge lifts then drops. Pages align with even weight. Sound stays low around the room. Light holds without direction change. Reading continues at same pace. A page turns slowly. Paper rest after movement. Hands remain near edges. Light stays on the page. Lines wait for next glance. Nothing more is needed.
Back slips beneath the table. Chair legs align on floor. Wood surface holds light softly. Cup sits near table edge. Window frames the quiet street. Footsteps fade past the glass. Napkin lies folded beside plate. Menu rests flat on wood. Hair moves slowly between tables. Time keeps a small distance. A table chosen quietly, bag placed under the table. Light traces the chair legs. Nothing pulls us forward. Sunlight reaches across the floor. Chair back stays gently warm. Spoon rests beside empty saucer. Steam lifts then disappear slowly. Clock hand moves one clear step. Ceiling fan turns without sound. Paper receipt stays folded once. Bag strap rests near shoes. Door opens and closes softly. Bell rings once above the door. Light shifts along chair legs. Air settles back into place. A table chosen quietly, bag placed under the table. Light traces the chair legs. Nothing pulls us forward. Seat waits beside the wall. Room stays open and still.
Reflections pass across the window. Light rests along counter edge. Cups stand line behind the bar. Hands move without any rush. Glass shows shapes from passing cars. Machine light blinks once then rest. Apron hangs from metal hook. Floor stays clear near the sink. Orders wait beside the register. Minutes rest without pressure. Window reflections pass and light rests behind the bar. Movements stay unhurried. Time holds a soft pace. Steam lifts slowly from mugs. Water fills the kettle halfway. Spoons rest inside ceramic cups. Cloth wipes one small spill. Afternoon settles near shelves. Labels face the same direction. Doorbell stays completely silent. Air cools along tiled walls. Reflections fade then return. Shadows cross the lower glass. Counter edges catch the light. Room keeps its gentle order. Window reflections pass and light rests behind the bar. Hands move in small motions. Sounds remain evenly spaced. Nothing has to hurry. We wait gently here. Menu rests closed on table. Pages meet without any sound. Hands return to resting place. Chair stays still beside a window. Daylight spreads across pale wood. Cup waits near the edge. Spoon lies flat on saucer. Counter holds a quiet line. Nothing Seasons shift within this moment. Time keeps steady order. Menu set aside now. Pace stays kind here. Minutes move without push. We stay inside flow. Streetlight shifts behind the glass. Footsteps pass and fade outside. Door remains closed after entry. Bell stays silent overhead. Still table shows a faint ring. Napkin folds remain untouched here. Receipt rests beneath the cup. Clock face holds the minute. Music plays low near counter. Bass moves soft under piano. Strings keep a simple pattern. Notes leave space between sounds. Menu set aside now. Pace stays kind here. Minutes move without push. Daylight spreads softly still. Room keeps its calm order. We stay inside flow.
Pen hovers above the page. Ink waits near the tip. Fingers rest along the edge. Notebook stays open and blank. Light spreads across the table. Paper holds a steady white. Chair legs touch the floor. Breath moves once, then stops. Hand pauses just before writing. Time stays unmarked for now. A moment before writing. Pen waits without movement. Page holds an empty space. We don't extend it. We don't extend it. Shows slow passing light. Cup cools near the notebook. Table grain runs straight ahead. Clock marks a quiet second. Pen shadow rests on paper. Margin stays clean and clear. Sleep brushes the tabletop lightly. Room holds its open shape. Ink does not touch yet. Lines wait without direction here. Thought stays outside the page. Hand remains above the line. A moment before writing. Pen waits without movement. Page holds an empty space. Daylight stays light and open. Hand stays above the page. We don't extend it.
Eyes lift from the table. Window glare softens on glass. Street motion pauses at crosswalk. Hands remain folded near cup. Blink closes, then opens again. Shoulders stay level with breath. Saucer edge meets the table. Light stays even on wood. Gaze returns to quiet details. Seconds pass without drawing notice. A glance held briefly. Eyes lift then return. cloister. Light blinks then fades. Chair legs rest without movement. Curtain edge shifts with air. Footsteps pass outside the door. Table grain shows faint lines. Music level stays turned down. Look settles back into stillness. Neck lowers to neutral angle. Page corners wait without turning. Light continue across the room. A glance held briefly. Eyes lift and return. Nothing follows after that. Daylight remains calm here. The moment walks softly. Focus rests back down. Notebook lies beside the mug. Pages stay open without marks. Steam curls above untouched cup. Table holds space for writing. Pen rests near folded receipt. Window light stays soft today. Chair faces the table quietly. Clock ticks behind the counter. Hands pause above the notebook. Nothing moves across the page. The notebook kept nearby. Mug waits without touch. Light stays on pages. Time holds steady here. Bass notes sit under footsteps. Door stays closed but present. Napkin edges align near cup. Table grain shows faint lines. Outside traffic passes in layers. Sunlight reaches half the table. Pen shadow falls to left. Notebook stays open and still. Words wait without being written. Pages breathe with small air. Mug cools beside the ham. Room keeps quiet for notes. The notebook kept nearby. We remain nearby still. Mug waits without touch. Light stays on pages. Time holds steady here. Nothing has to change. Door opens without any rush. Footsteps pause near familiar tiles. Counter light turns on softly. Chair waits beside the window. Morning air settles in place. Menu board hangs slightly angled. Cups align along the counter. Silence fills the empty space. Clock marks another quiet minute. No signals ask for speed. Morning starts again here. Nothing pressed
presses the moment. Time moves without edges. Room stays open still. Hands rest flat on table. Warm cup touches the palm. Steam rises then fades back. Breath stays slow and even. Outside traffic passes by unseen. Glass reflects the pale street. Door closes without a sound. Light settles back on wood. Routine returns without any announcement. Calendar page remains still unchanged. Register hums, then falls quiet. Manon arrives already fully present. Morning starts again here. Nothing presses the moment. Time moves without edges. Room stays open still. Air holds its position. Sound keeps a low level.
Table sits near window side. Chair pulls back without sound. Bag rests under wooden edge. Floor stays clean and pale. Cup placed slightly to right. Napkin folded once beside. Light moves across tabletop. Outside steps pass then fade. Hand rests near cup handle. Breeze slows without notice. We remain here. Table stays chosen. Light stays gentle. Time moves lightly. Menu lies closed on table. Pen stays clipped to page. Clock ticks once above counter. Steam lifts then disappears. Window glass feels cool nearby. Curtain edge stays still now. Street lines blur beyond view. Room holds quiet at spacing. Nothing shifts around this sea. Cup warm spreads to palm. Daylight stays where it lands. Sound soften near walls. We remain here. Table stays chosen. Light stays gentle. Time moves lightly. Morning holds this place. Nothing asks for change. Curtain barely moves at edge. Air passes through thin fabric. Light rests across the floor. Window frame stays slightly open. Table corner meets soft shadow. Cup sits near folded napkin. Chair back faces the window. Curtain returns to still position. Nothing changes beyond this movement. Room keeps a quiet shade. Curtain barely move in here. Light stays clear inside. Air shifts then settles. The day loses close near the glass. Curtain edge brushes the frame. Clock sound stays far away. Footsteps pass outside briefly once. Light remains even and clear. Fabric slows its movement again. Curtain pauses between small shifts. Air rests without clear direction. Light holds steady near glass. Room keeps this simple motion. Curtain barely moving here. Light stays clear inside. Air shifts then settles. The day loosens here. Nothing pulls the fabric. Window stays open slightly.
Door closes behind the visit. Chair pulls closer to table. Bag rests beside chair legs. Hands pause above jacket zipper. Light spreads across empty surface. Menu lies open without movement. Cup settles near table edge. Spoon stays aligned with saucer. Footsteps pass along entry floor. Register hum stays behind counter. We drift where it leads. Chairs stay gently pulled in. Light keeps a soft balance. Time moves without clear edges. Window shows passing street shapes. Glass reflects coats near doorway. Bell rests still above entrance. Floor holds faint shoe marks. Steam lifts briefly from cup. Table grain runs side to side. Sleeves brush wood edge lightly. Chair legs meet floor evenly. Outside traffic softens through glass. Inside air stays evenly placed. Time marks pass without notice. Nothing asks for added pace. We drift where it leads. Chairs stay gently pulled.